What's up, guys? I'm checking in from Oklahoma. I'm actually in a small town called Lawton, Oklahoma. Really cool little spot. Been stuck out here for a few days, which I'll get into in a little bit. It's way too windy out here. I mean, Oklahoma, that's one thing about it. The wind out here is crazy. I had no idea there was places that could be this windy all the damn time. Like, literally like 20, 30 mile per hour winds at all times every single day. It's crazy. I can see why it's like Tornado Valley. It makes a lot of sense. But yeah, guys, as some of you may know, I've been car camping and traveling, trying to climb as many mountains as I possibly can. Check a bunch off the list. I got 2 down so far. I have another one that I want to do, but it's about 4 hours away. I'm completely out of cash, so I'm trying to preserve as much as I can and just wait. Hopefully I can get some more t-shirt sales, guys, because yes, I sell t-shirts. You could DM me on Instagram if you want to support. That's Burb Evolve, BURBEVOLVE, all one word, no underscores, nothing like that. You can hit me up on there, DM me your size, and I will get you a dope shirt. All my shirts are like limited quantity, so I make 70 every single batch, and there will never be a repeated design. If I do repeat a design, it'll be a completely different colorway. So it's one shirt, one drop, one colorway. If you want to support me, you can, and I appreciate you so much if you do. I'm trying to get moving out of this small town of Lawton. Don't get me wrong, I like it here. It's a cool little spot, but it's time to move on to the next mountain. Like, that's my goal. My goal is to just continue to climb mountains, and eventually, once I can support myself and afford the equipment, go camping and actually spend days out there recording content, doing my thing. But right now, I'm like in a place where it's like, dude, I could either one, get a job out here in Lawton somewhere and earn a little bit of cash, which is not difficult. It's easy for me to do that, right? Or continue to focus on my grind as far as selling t-shirts or whatnot, and try and make my money online, which is really my goal. The whole point of me doing this whole movement is to move all of my income to online income. But I'm not gonna lie, guys, it's difficult because sometimes you feel like, damn, like nothing's working, like I'm not making any sales, this that. Of course I understand, I just started and I have to build it up, but my main thing is that I don't want to make the wrong decision. I want to make sure I'm being guided by God in everything that I do. So I'm allowing for time to pass. I'm allowing for things to get to the actual like brink of destruction and seeing if God is willing to save me or not. Because honestly, it's about having faith in him, right? If he really wants me to do something or make it in something, this is what I believe, then he'll create a road to success somewhere in there for me. And so far in my life and in this journey, things have been working very synchronistically. Like, everything's happening where it's like, damn, this looks like a sign from God. Like, hey, this is like approval from God. Boom, boom, boom. And I see it happening. Signs, miracles around me, things happening where I get random money. But I'm at another point where it's another dry point, and it's like, okay, now it's testing my faith. Do I just continue doing what I'm doing, working on the business, working on the online platform thing with 100% of my focus, or do I get a part-time job out here somewhere doing something, earn some cash, and then move on to the next spot? I really don't have the answer, guys. I'm just going off of what my gut feeling tells me. And it's not easy living out your car, basically. I'm literally living out my car. And then if I'm not in my car, I'm at the library, charging my stuff, at Planet Fitness, working out, showering, whatever I'm doing, getting coffee. But that's all I've been doing for the past few days, and just kind of like plotting, seeing how I can get some money, thinking about what my next move is gonna be, because I could easily just go look for work. It's not hard for me to do that. My whole thing is that the right move? Do I just continue to move forward? I see my platform is growing. My YouTube is growing pretty fast. Thank you guys for supporting me. I really appreciate you. Instagram had like a huge downturn the first few months where I was just losing people like crazy. Now it's starting to build up little by little. And it's just so many circumstances that are in my life right now that really make it difficult for me to monetize these things. But guys, I will say internally, even though I'd be stressed about, damn, how am I gonna make money for food? How am I gonna make money for fuel? Like, those things come to my head every once in a while. But honestly, I feel so much more peace now than when I was making money. I was actually doing well for myself, and I left all that behind. But I feel that internal peace. I feel better. I feel like I've improved as a human being, point blank period. So it's like I could start over from scratch. I could go work in a kitchen doing dishes. Like, when I'm used to making, 8K to 10K a month, I'm gonna be working for $2,000 a month, whatever. But I feel like my perspective, the way I see life, is so different and so changed that it's like, yo, it was worth it. This whole experience was worth going through. So I don't know if God was just trying to teach me that lesson and just change my perspective on life, and that's why he told me to do all this crazy stuff, make all these crazy moves, or if I just have to keep going down this path. That's really the only question I have, is like, okay, what do I do? What move do I make? And right now, like, I'm trying to go off of what internally, intuitively I feel. And right now it's like, don't do anything. Don't go get a job. Don't do nothing like that yet. Just wait. And that is the hardest thing for me to do, because I'm very over analytical. I analyze everything. I plan everything. I'm that type of person that I need to be 10 steps ahead. I need to be 10 steps ahead of everything. So just like surrendering to life itself, surrendering to this process of just continuing to post, continuing to stay disciplined as far as my social media, my fitness, my relationship with God. That's been all I've been working on. Like fitness, relationship with God, and social media, YouTube, all that stuff. Like just staying disciplined on all that and just learning, doing stuff that's developing myself. I will say that the vision I had for myself has changed so much since I began. I wanted to make music. I knew I was really talented at it, whatnot. But now it's like my heart and my soul is calling me towards something completely different, even though I still want to make music. But I feel like right now at this time is a time for me to focus on what my heart is calling for. And that's to be in nature, to make that hiking content, to make outdoor content. Like that's really what I want to do now. And that's the thing about like self-discovery, and just little by little over time, you discover more about yourself. Like I had to really do this deep dive into myself to say, hey, maybe this is something that's even more aligned than the music, even more aligned than painting, even more aligned than all these other things that I'm so passionate about. And the only way you can really discover that stuff is if you do that deep dive internally to yourself, with yourself, and go through whatever pain you got to go through and heal from. During that process, you got to go through. That's just how it is when you go internally. But that's where you can find your truest essence of yourself. And that's what I think I found, and knowing that, hey, I want to be in nature. I want to be outdoors. I want to do all these things. I've always had some kind of like interest in it, but I didn't know just how passionate I was about it until I started really doing it. And now it's like, no, this is definitely what I want to be aligned with and what I want to be doing. Like eventually I want to be able to grow this brand that I have, guys, it's called Evolve, into a brand that supports all that stuff. Hiking, fitness, everything that I'm into, it supports, even creativity. And really the backstory and the mission of everything I'm doing is about God. It's about raising the frequency of the entire earth, about being on God's frequency, which is love, which is enlightenment, which is compassion, which is cleanliness. Everything that God is, we need to raise the whole world to this frequency and make a change in this world. Like this world is going to a place that I don't think anybody really wants it to go to. You got a bunch of pedophile, human-eating cannibals as our presidents and kings and queens. And I promise you, there's not one nation out there that doesn't do this stuff. They all do it. It's a collusion of power. They're all on the same team, and we're all just freaking pawns on the chessboard, just getting demolished left and right. Like, it's time to take our power back, guys. And the way we take our power back is by aligning with the Creator. Because in reality, that's all Satan's world. We got to realize this. The Creator and Satan. That's it. That's the two sides you got. There's not Democrats and Republicans. I had some dude in one of my shorts today comment, oh, don't support Donald Trump if you're supporting God. I'm like, bro, never in one of my content pieces did I say anything about Donald Trump. Don't follow this dude on my YouTube or nothing like that, or on any freaking socials. And you're saying I'm a Trump supporter. Like, bro, keep all that political stuff off my channel, because I only support God and everybody around me. That's who I support. I don't support any of these people that are chasing power in a political sphere, because guess what? They're all freaking corrupt. To me, they're all the same. I don't care. And if there's one that's different, good for you. But guess what? I'm making a change internally with me, with the people around me, to take the power back from these people where it belongs, in the people's hands. And not only in the people's hands, people that worship God and put God first. So guess who's really ruling at that point? God himself. Guys, I really want to keep this video at 10 minutes. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. I appreciate you guys so much for watching, for being here. I really hope to see you guys again. And if you're back, let's continue to keep rocking. I want to tell you that I support you. Whatever it is that you're doing, I support you 1,000%. And I just want you to keep on staying focused on it, not letting anybody get in your way. Your passion and your dream is your creation with God. It's a collaboration between you and God. You need to go forward with it. Guys, you already know I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Let's get it.